engineered by a mic'd-up Matthew Stafford. Well, a week later, Tony Romo was on the winning side, and like Stafford, was wearing a microphone.
Tell you what, pretty unique playing this game, you know that? Yeah, it is. I'm gonna miss this game when we're done playing one day. Hope it's not for a while, but it's a great game, best game in the world. No holding penalties, all right? Let's get off to a start we want now. You want to protect that right and go get him. Come on, ready? Hop. Come on, Dez. Hop. Hey, Dez! 180! What is that?
Snap to Romo on third down. A lot of time. Over the middle, right through his hands at the 10-yard line. That looked like a completion when it was in the air.
On the Cowboys' first drive, Tony Romo looked for Dez Bryant on a crossing pattern, but threw the ball behind him, trying to protect the receiver from a collision.
Throw maybe a little behind him, but Bryant was wide open. That ball should have been completed.
We got to catch some of those. I know it's behind him. I got to be safe because I couldn't tell it was out in front. Come on, Dez. I know it's tough. It's behind you. But I'm saying I can't see what's out in front. It's all the way across the field, so I'm going to protect you with the throw. 50.
The Cowboys' top target faced a lot of scrutiny after last week's game.
I had a feeling they were going to get the ball into Dez Bryant's hands early in this ball game. Let him work off a little frustration. We've talked about it all week long.
But no one is keeping a closer eye on Bryant than his own quarterback.
Pass caught by Bryant, and Dez Bryant is going to be wrapped up short of a first down by half a yard, a gain of 4.
Dez! Just catch it and get 2 yards. We'll throw you the ball. See what I'm saying? When you catch this under, go. If you go past the first guy, just go up. If you keep running, it's always bad on under.
6-3 Dallas, and the Vikings will have the ball back.
Got to change it up. The record of 1-6. And the ball to Adrian Peterson, something they've not been able to do here the last 3 weeks. He's averaging just 12 carries a game during that span. I think that has to be doubled.
Peterson touched the ball 16 times for 85 total yards in the first half, helping the Vikings take the lead.
The Dallas Cowboy defense, man, they are on their heels. Christian Ponder under center, play action to Adrian. Adrian at the 35, spins away from a Cowboy to the BP to the 20-yard line. Christian steps up, sprints, 10, far side, 5, dive for the end zone, touchdown, Christian Ponder.
The Vikings had their running machine, while the Cowboys kept with their passing game. But Minnesota's pass rush was hard to stop, and Romo was sacked 3 times in the second quarter.
It's a totally different pace and a totally different attitude by the Vikings.
180! What is that?
There was nowhere for Romo to go with the football. Much more disciplined pass rush by the defensive line.
Pressuring Tony Romo up the middle has always been the desire and the design of defenses playing the Dallas Cowboys.
On all 3 sacks, the Vikings rushed 4 and got to Romo without sacrificing coverage by sending a blitz.
Romo had nowhere to go with the ball. Coverage has been really, really good.
We just negate the pass rush with killing him. Right? And the Sam's going with the play fake too. And he's not wide. Yeah, he's not widening. He's stepping up. You know what I mean? He's not trying to reroute. 180. What is that?
Trailing by 4. They fake the handoff. This is Witten. That's a touchdown.
Witten now ties Drew Pearson for 5th on the Cowboys' all-time list with 48.
On Witten's touchdown, the Vikings played with 2 deep safeties. The Cowboys attacked with 4 vertical routes. Play action drew up the middle linebacker, freeing Witten down the middle.
So they get middle linebacker Aaron Henderson to fight. Safeties are in that two-deep shell. Big hole right over the middle of the ball. Easy touchdown.
Great job. Great job. Let's not wait 10 weeks for the next trip. Nice job. Hell of a job up front. Great job. Keep dicing them. You give me that time, it's all day. All day. Nice job, Ron. Big time. Nice job. Nice job.
Play fake, Ponder. Half boot right in the end zone. They hit him. Second fumble. The ball's recovered in the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Yes! Let's go!
Wow, how things change quickly.
That's a fumble, right? Damn right it's a fumble. You better say yes faster next time. Let's boom. You don't sit there and pretend like you're the ref. Let's go.
George Selvey beat Jamarcus Webb. He came right around the edge, stripped it out of Ponder's hand coming around Webb, and forced the fumble and got the sack. And Hayden for the touchdown.
Let's go, Romo!
Dallas 20 and Minnesota 10.
Dallas had built a 10-point lead. But in the second half, Tony Romo was still struggling to connect with his big receiver.
180! What is done?
Third down, back to throw. He's got time. He looks left and sideline. Bryant couldn't get back, and there's a flag. And see if they can call Robinson for holding or interference.
They're going to call it against Des Bryant.
Oh, Des Bryant's got his helmet off, and that's a penalty.
A bad play by him gave them the unsportsmanlike that knocked us out of field goal range. That was a big sequence for us. Needed to get points on that drive.
It's a rule, Des. You can't take your helmet off out in the field. It's a rule.
Obviously, he'll learn from that rule. I don't know that was emotional or what it was, but he'll learn from that and he won't do it again.
Des Bryant's tough day wasn't limited to penalties.
What is that?
Back, little protection. Deep to the middle. Des Bryant ran away from it at the 25-yard line.
He's not a guy that drops the football.
Well, he is today.
Yeah.
2 drops and a bad penalty on Des Bryant today.
Come on! You're the best player out here. Act like it.
Dallas's best players were being outperformed by the game's premier runner. Adrian Peterson finished with 140 rushing yards and ran the Vikings back into the lead.
Tries to wheel around the right. He streaks by Sean Lee to the 40. He cuts to the left to the 45. He's to the 50. Orlando Scandrick can't bring him down. Adrian dragging him to the 20-yard line. Fourth and an inch. Hand off Adrian to the right. He sprints to the 10. Lowers the helmet at the 5. First down. Rams Cowboys to the end zone. Touchdown! Adrian Peterson. They stood him up at the 4, and he dragged Dallas Cowboys for a Vikings touchdown.
Midway through the fourth quarter, Romo and the Cowboys trailed by 3.
180! What is that?
On 3rd and 9, the Vikings blitz. It's picked up. Romo passes right. Intercepted! It's intercepted by A.J. Jefferson. That's our first cornerback interception this season, and for A.J., the second of his career.
Certainly the coverage was tight. Made a good play, good break on the football. You know, when it is one-on-one, you have to cut the ball loose. And you have to count on the receiver making the play for you, and certainly not a lot of bad things happening.
A.J. Jefferson, the 3rd string. Terrence Williams to the...
It was very poorly. Jefferson just better than Williams in that instance.
As you get older, you're gonna realize you're gonna use your arms on us. When they're outside, the only way to get there is to be physical. I mean, you just be one bad. It's like an under. If they don't move, you go up and go wham. You know what I mean?
Following the interception, Dallas's defense forced a punt. The Cowboys were 90 yards from a go-ahead score. Throughout Tony Romo's career, fans and media have often remembered his late-game mistakes more than his heroics. Now, the Cowboys couldn't afford another misstep, and Romo's patience to take what the Vikings gave him became the game's turning point.
As a quarterback, you love to be in those situations. I relish being out there in those situations to be able to go and help our football team win.
Hey, we're supposed to be right here. Let's go win the game in this drive. You're all good enough to do it. It's our time, boys, right now. You ready? 180! What is this?
Romo to throw it out right width to the 21-yard line. 2:18 left. Back to throw on first down, pressured from behind. Throws it out to Harris at the 23. Across the 25.
What is this?
Throws it left. Beasley, 35, right to the 40, up to the 45-yard line.
Gun split right stack. Mustang right. 478. F flat sit. I won. Ready? Come on, Des.
After picking the Vikings apart with short passes, turned back to his big target for the Cowboys' longest play of the day.
What is this?
Minute 30 to go. Snap back, looking left. Throws a slant, it's caught at the 40-yard line. Bryant's running away. Down the middle of the field to the 20-yard line.
Des Bryant down inside the 25. 34 yards to number 88.
And it's a minute 4, first and 10 at the 20. You're in tie the game range now. Snap to Romo looking right. Throwing right, Beasley at the 15. Close for a first down. Got out of bounds to stop the clock, 55 seconds.
What is this?
Snap to Romo. Quick underneath to Witten with a block from Harris. He's got himself a first down and goal at around the 6.5 or 7.
Cowboys have taken a timeout. 47 seconds left.
They want to get it right. They have 3 chances right now to get in the end zone and score a touchdown to win this football game.
180! What is this?
Romo runs out, throws it over the middle. Harris at the 1, to the goal line. Touchdown, Dwayne Harris with 35 seconds to play.
That's a great job by Tony Romo taking this team down the field for the go-ahead touchdown.
I don't feel good on the back. Yeah.
Dwayne Harris working one-on-one with Marcus Sherrills in the slot position, and good route. Romo's able to slide up and find him, but he didn't force any throws. He took what the defense gave him, some underneath stuff, and now Romo's violating day.
It's a joy. Picture the Michael Jordan over Xavier McDaniel kind of look, where he's just aggressive, being like, yes, that's the feeling you have. You have to have that belief that you're going to find a way to win the football game. And
You didn't have doubts.
No, I didn't have any doubts after we scored.
If you pull back and you really look at Tony Romo's career, a lot of people want to talk about some of these plays or games when things didn't work out. But if you really look at his body of work and you look at it objectively, he's done this kind of stuff a lot. Anybody who knows football, understands football, has followed our football team, understands what a fantastic player he is. I think that was on display again today.
Coming up later, Washington's defense makes a stand.
Throws back